How's everyone? Hi, I'm Tommy. I'm a marketplace influencer in the Philippines. I just want to share something about our situation, especially this pandemic. You know, just this year alone, there are more than 4 million Filipinos who lost their jobs. And because of the situation, people are looking for jobs. But how do you look for jobs during this season? And something I realized, the best way for us to make ourselves marketable, making ourselves more employable, is to build our e-portfolio. In this country that we're in this country that we're in, uh, Philippines is considered to be a Facebook capital of the world. Just imagine there are at least 50 or probably 50 to 70 million Filipinos using Facebook, or probably has face 50 to 70 million Filipinos have Facebook. So we are living in a digital world right now. Everyone has access. That's why building our e-portfolio is crucial. So, how do we make ourselves marketable, employable in this pandemic? Let's build our e-portfolio. So, how do we do that? Let me give you 3 points. And that is LET. L-E-T. L-E-T. So, let's dig into our discussion right now. How do we build our e-portfolio? Letter L, the first point, is linking through LinkedIn. We need to use LinkedIn right now. Most of us have Facebook. We Filipinos use Facebook. 50 to 70 million Filipinos have Facebook. But based on the recent statistics, there are probably about less than 6 million Filipinos who are using LinkedIn. And one thing I observed, why we need to use LinkedIn, because we want to connect with HR people. We want to connect with business leaders. We want to connect with companies. The best way to look for jobs right now is to connect with HR or companies through LinkedIn. That's why linking to LinkedIn. Second, Facebook is entertaining. Especially we Filipinos love to be entertained. That's why we love Facebook. But LinkedIn is more professional. It's more corporate. That's why if you want to look for a job, use LinkedIn. Second, letter E, express yourself. Why do you need to express yourself? Because remember, social media right now is like a resume. It's your e-portfolio. Basically, social media is your e-portfolio. So you have to express yourself properly. What are your options for expressing yourself? From my personal experience, the first one option is you have to, if you love speaking and if you love sharing things of your experience or your learnings, maybe podcast is for you. Podcast. And you can download anchor.fm. I've been doing podcasts. I've published 141 episodes during this pandemic alone. You just have to download anchor.fm. That's how simple it is. As long as you have a cell phone, you can do that. So, if not podcast, the other option you can do is writing a blog. You can use WordPress. It's free. I'm currently writing blogs once a week. So, it's easy to use also. The other option is if you find yourself very cute and then entertaining, but thinking of an e-portfolio, you can use YouTube. You can start your YouTube channel. So express yourself in any of these channels. It can be podcasting through anchor.fm by downloading it, or you can express yourself through blogging by using WordPress, or you can express yourself through YouTube, so as part of your e-portfolio. And the last point is LET. Remember, it's LET. Making ourselves marketable, employable using ePortfolio, the last point is take one step at a time. Take one step at a time. And I realize it's not that easy to build our ePortfolio. We have to take it one step at a time. Remember, going back, our social media is now our resume. It's our ePortfolio. And if we want to be marketable or employable, we have to use it wisely. So take one step at a time. That's why from expressing yourself, if you have chosen your method, your avenue, or your medium to express yourself, the next step is you have to think of a strategy, probably posting once a week. If it's YouTube, maybe one video per week, or probably one blog post per week to WordPress, if that's your choice. If your choice is podcasting, record. How long? If it's a podcast, maybe a simple of 5 minutes, sharing your learnings, what you have learned, and how. Probably you have to sell yourself. You have to sell yourself. And probably in blogging is you can have to share is what you can give to the organizations. Or basically those things, what you can give. Strategize. Probably once a week. Take one step at a time, once a week. How long? It can be 5 minutes. It can be a blog post of probably 2 to 3 paragraphs. It doesn't have to be long. Start somewhere. Start somewhere, because the reason why I suggest those things is because once people Google your name and you have been consistently doing those things, it will come out of you. It will come out. Especially if they Google your name, and you have been consistently doing it, it will come out attached to your name. That's your ePortfolio. That's your resume. That's why make yourself marketable and employable during this pandemic by building your ePortfolio. So remember, let's go, linking through LinkedIn. If you can do Facebook, why not try also LinkedIn for professionalism, to build your professional network. Number 2 is letter E is express yourself. It can be a podcast using anchor.fm, or blogging using WordPress, or YouTube. And T, take one step at a time. My suggestion for taking one step at a time, try to record or write a blog, or probably record a video once a week. Take one step at a time until it becomes a habit. Remember, you're making yourself marketable and employable. The goal is not to get subscribers. It's a bonus if you get subscribers. But if your goal is to get a job making yourself marketable, then you have to make your work visible to the digital world. So that's our video for today. Well, I hope this helps. So make yourself employable and marketable by building your ePortfolio. Hope this helps. God bless.